Welcome to today's live. Today, our focus is on be the awareness that you are. Be the awareness that you are. And I'm going to give a little background about this group, Answering the Call. I'm Peggy O'Neill. The reason this group was started and that I'm doing the kind of coaching that I'm doing now or guidance that I'm doing now is because something was really missing in my life and the way I was seeing coaching and about over 20 years, well, in 2007, whatever that is. And so it took me a while, took me about 11 years to find what to me was the missing piece. And what was missing in the coaching is that almost all of us, like I mean 99.9999% of the people on the planet have a misunderstanding, and it's an innocent misunderstanding, but a misunderstanding about who we truly are. What is that misunderstanding? We believe that we're separate. So as long as we believe we're separate, from my point of view, any coaching is not, or at least my coaching, won't be effective in the way that I want it to be. Because what I want for all human beings is to know in their whole being that they're loved and that they are loved. They experience peace, happiness, fulfillment, fully express who they are, this one being, source, consciousness, awareness, whatever you want to call it. And then to live, fully express that in how they live, their relationships, how they do work in the world, make money, or do art or beauty or whatever it is that they want to pursue. And so the name of this group, Answering the Call, to me, if any of us is experiencing any sort of longing in our lives, longing for anything to be different about ourselves or our lives, that longing is actually grace. It's ourselves, our true essence, inviting us to come back home to ourselves, who we truly are. And that's the call that we're answering. So that's what we're doing here. I hadn't said anything like that in a while and wanted to say that again and presence that in our time together today. And hi, Sharon. So if you are here live, please say hi like Sharon did. If you have any questions at any time, please post them. Or if you're watching this on replay, please put in hashtag replay. I love knowing that you're here. And anytime you can ask questions and I will answer them. So now we'll move into the topic full mode right now without the background anymore. So be the awareness that you are. And together we're going to discover that attention is free. What happens when you relax the focus of attention and the value of ongoingly relaxing the focus of attention. Now, I will say up front, and I've had some experience lately working with my clients, the people that are in the praxis and one-on-one clients working in the way that we work here, which is that we're so used to doing. We want to do something. We want to constantly be doing something. I want to do something to be the awareness that I am. I want to do something to realize my attention is free. We're so used to acting, being in action. Intuitively, somehow I knew 5, 6, 7 years ago that we're actually now in the era of being. We're moving out of the era of doing. And I bought that URL several years ago, the era of being. Well, I bought the era of doing too, just in case I wanted to use both of them in exploring what we're exploring now. But so I just knew it, and sure enough, you hear it, you probably see that in a lot of places now. We're in the era of being, or we're being now. Well, yeah, we've been moving into this for some time now. So this is the era of being, and that's one of the reasons this work, or trying to know who we truly are, is so challenging, because it's all about being who we truly are. We'll still do something. We're here to create. We're here to express who we are. We're here to create what consciousness wants to be created. So there's doing to be done. And what I'm offering is that we do our doing from the being that we truly are, not the being we've been conditioned to be. but the being that we are. And so it takes being still and returning to who we truly are over and over and over and over again. And so it can seem monotonous, it can seem like I'm not doing anything, and yet that's what there is to do. So I'm prefacing what we're about to do with that yes, this is going to be another opportunity for us to be still together for just a short period of time. But as often as you can do this, and if you can extend the time that you do it, then you'll more readily, more quickly, so to speak, experience what probably you're wanting to experience by being in this group and being who you truly are. But it does take being. To be in the era of being and live the era of being, it takes being, which means not doing. So that's what we're also doing here a lot, is unlearning, undoing, unhappening. So, all right. So, so what we're going to do right now, there's no need to close your eyes. If you do want to close your eyes, that's fine, but not if you're driving. So this is an experiment, if you will, and we're going to notice that attention is free. And so just see for yourself if you can see that attention is free. And I have modified the work of Salvador Poe, who wrote the book Liberation Is. So I will say I did not completely author this. I mean, it's pretty much his work with some editing on my part for our use today. So this is just a short time together that we explore this. So we're going to explore attention is free. So now, in a very easeful way, just being easy and gentle, relax the focus of your attention. That means don't focus on any one thing, so that you're not attending to anything in particular. So that means not focusing on thoughts, not focusing on sensations, anything you see. Or just relax your attention and not focus on thoughts, sensations, or anything you see. So not attending to anything in particular. So just for a moment, relax the focus of attention and allow attention to be open and free. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with attention. Attention is natural. We need it for driving. We need it for working. We need it for whatever it is we're doing when we're doing something. So we do need attention, and it's natural. However, you might have noticed that attention is free, actually. It moves freely. Attention goes to a sound. So as soon as I started talking again, your attention probably came to paying attention to me. So our attention goes to a sound. Or if a car was driving by right now, if you were somewhere where a car was driving by, it might get your attention. A person walks into the room, going to get your attention. You have a sensation in your body, like a tingling sensation, or all of a sudden some kind of burns or aches all of a sudden, that gets our attention, and so on. So our attention is free, means it's just free to go wherever it goes, and it does that, and it freely moves. And if you relax the focus of attention, as you just did, then you notice your attention goes to something like thoughts or sounds, and that's fine. And then when you recognize this, you relax again and allow attention to be free. So we'll do this again for a moment or two. So when you recognize, as you're relaxing your attention, that your attention goes to something like more sounds, more thoughts. I'll be quiet in a second. Then when you recognize your attention goes to anything, just gently to yourself, relax. Say to yourself, or just do it, relax the focus of attention and allow attention to be free again. As you relax the focus of attention, you notice something. You are aware. As you relax the focus of attention, you notice something. You're aware. Not aware of something like an object. It's just very ordinary awareness. Before you focus on something like a thought, a sound, an object, you're aware. And then when you put your attention on something, you're aware of that thing. But prior to focusing, you are simply present awareness. Notice this and be the awareness that you are. You can say to yourself again, relax the focus of attention. And notice as you do so that you are aware. Awareness. If you focus on a particular object, like thoughts, then you're aware of thoughts, and that's natural. When you notice that, relax the focus and allow attention to be free. Then notice you are aware, not of anything in particular, simply aware. Objects, thoughts, and sensations are all present in awareness, but you do not need to pause and focus on any of them. Relax the focus of attention now. Okay, so that's it for that exercise. So if you closed your eyes, go ahead and open them. So you'll notice that we discovered that attention is free. It just goes where it goes. It's free. And we'll notice that we'll tend to focus on something for a little bit. And when we do that, then we can relax the focus of attention. What does that do? That allows attention to be free again. And we noticed when you relax the focus of attention that what's there is pure awareness. You. Pure awareness. And then the third element of today, the value of ongoingly relaxing the focus of attention, as you do this over and over and over throughout your day, and you can't do this wrong, but you notice that you're focusing on something, and then it has your attention. All you have to do, relax the focus of attention. So as you do this over and over and over again every day throughout the day, and maybe even spend some quiet time, like a few minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. So just do that throughout the day, or at least once a day, in addition to throughout the day saying relax to yourself, relax the focus of attention when you notice that you're focused on something. So the value of that, after I gave a long explanation about what we're talking about, so the value of that is that then you're actually knowing who you truly are, your essence, awareness, over and over and over again. We've been conditioned to focus on what we are not, and that has caused us inadvertently to think that's what we are. Our thoughts, our bodies, and that our thoughts are important, and we need to pay attention to objects and all of that, and so that's got our attention, as if that's never mind where I'm going with that. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, what has but that's what gets our attention. We put our attention there, and then that's how we live our lives, is by letting the objects and activities and relationships, what we focus on, determine our experience in life. And what we're doing here is returning over and over and over again to our essential nature, which is awareness, which is the peace and the happiness and fulfillment and love that we truly are. And we do this over and over again, and that becomes the new habit, if you will. And then we're living our lives from that being awareness, who you truly are, rather than living our lives focusing on all these objects and getting our attention. Now we're living from the being that we are. So do you have any questions? I hope that made sense. You just, how much simpler can it be, right? So as you notice that you're focused on something, just relax the focus of attention and sink back, so to speak. We use that language as we're knowing who we are, because there's technically no sinking back. You already are awareness. But you sink back, know that, then that informs what's going to happen next, what you're going to do next. And then we start living from who we truly are. Then we start being who we're here to be, and expressing from that being, as that being, knowingly. Not so much filtered then through thoughts and objects and relationships and feelings. Now we're authentically expressing who we are. Okay, so thank you for being here today. I do have one other thing. I have a free workshop next Tuesday, April the 18th, from 12 to 1:30 Central. I will continue to do workshops, but this is the last time that I'm going to do Who You Think You Are Keeps You From Having What You Want. So if you've been thinking about it, and I just noticed I was doing it every month, I've been doing it for a while, and I've got some new ideas, going to redesign and may have a different workshop. So if you want to attend this one, Who You Think You Are Keeps You From Having What You Say You Want, then this would be the time to do it, to attend Tuesday. I'll put an Eventbrite link in the comments so that you can register. That's how to register this time, is through Eventbrite. So I hope you'll join us. If you've attended before, you can attend again. You can attend free workshops as many as you want, as often as you want. And so even if you've attended this one before, you can attend it again. Love to have you. All right. Thank you, and wishing you a wonderful rest of your day.